Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, I just want to talk a little bit more about Mobile X and kind of address something here regarding the whole millimeter wave cap thing. Shout out to Carlos S Tech. If you guys missed his video, go check it out. He has a video where he set up Mobile X and he also did a speed test comparing it to Verizon postpaid. And there are other people on different chat forums like Reddit and such that are talking about this. And so I kind of want to clear the air with that. So first of all, to understand Mobile X, you have to understand who Mobile X was. No, no, we don't need to look back at Boost Mobile or none of that stuff to have an understanding. We just have to understand that Mobile X is targeting a specific demographic. Okay. And I know that because I work for a company that targets a specific demographic, right? Consumer Cellular targets the 50 plus market. It is open to anybody. Trust me, you can walk into a Target and buy a Consumer Cellular SIM card and set up service on it. You don't need to be 50 plus years old, but that's who their targeted demographic is. Um, and the same thing with Mobile X. Mobile X is all about the pay for what you use or pay as you go type of thing. More of like pay for what you use because pay as you go is just like use what you're going to use and then you're going to get a different bill every month and everything like that. Mobile X knows that some people want to keep their bills the same every month, especially if they're going to be doing things like auto pay. So they need to project how you use your device to give you a forecasted model of your usage to give you a plan. So, um, first of all, quick note to everybody out there, if you're using Mobile X Beta, you're on a 10-day trial. If you normally access Wi-Fi for certain things, continue to do that. Okay. And I say that because in order for them to give you the right plan that fits you, they need to know your habits. And if your habits are that at home, you're always on home Wi-Fi to watch YouTube, then don't be on Mobile X's data watching YouTube when you would normally be on Wi-Fi, because then the end of the 10-day trial with the forecasted model it brings is you're going to have an incorrect number. I know this just because I did it. I relied on Mobile X for everything because I wanted to show people the signal strength I was getting in my city from Mobile X. But when it gave me a forecasted model of 38.18 gigabytes, I know I don't use that much gigs off the mobile data because I have home Wi-Fi, I have work Wi-Fi. The train that I take home has Wi-Fi, and I'm on Wi-Fi watching YouTube, listening to music, like streaming music from Spotify and YouTube Music majority of the time. So I'm not even really on the mobile data. So yeah, the 38.18 is not my true projected 30-day usage. I would say a good 85% of that would be on Wi-Fi. So that would really cut it down to what I would really be paying for per month. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make that quick note. Now, Mobile X again is targeted towards those who want a cheaper bill and only want to pay for what they use. That's why if you're on the pay for what you use side of Mobile X, it is priority access data connection, ultra wideband, C-band, N77 for those who are the telecom nerds. You will connect to that. You will get decent speeds. I've run speed tests and I've gotten speeds anywhere between 250 megabits on a down to 500 megabits on a down. So yeah, you have that. Now, millimeter wave access, I can see why they capped it. You don't want to do a speed test with full range millimeter wave access and say you're on a 3 gigabyte plan and you burn 3 gigabytes just by doing that one speed test. And then you're paying for more data usage if you want priority high speed access. It just doesn't make sense to do that, right? So, of course, they're going to have something set in place to protect customers. That way, they're not hitting over by accident and burning through their data super quickly. Um, so, that is one thing that I really kind of want to point out about that. Like, I get it. People want to see like it can access millimeter wave, it can get the same speeds as Verizon postpaid, but this is not to take you away from those unlimited plans. This is the reason why Mobile X has what they call fake unlimited. They understand there are some people who are brand loyalists. These people who look at different content creators and when they see them using something, they want to use the same thing so they can say they're a part of the crowd. And so they understand that there's people that's going to do that. So they do have what's called their fake unlimited, $25 for 30 gigabytes of data, and then you're slowed for the remainder of your bill cycle. The video optimization playback is 480p. So you're not going to be able to do 4K video, 1080p, 720p. You're baseline 480p. And people will complain, well, why is it that the pay as you use has a higher priority access? Why can you optimize your video playback to be at 4K on the pay as you use rather than the fake unlimited? It's because those who were on that particular one, um, if they absolutely needed to watch something in 4K and there was no Wi-Fi access, they want to be able to accommodate that moment that they needed it. But if they know that the person is not going to be on the regular mobile data every time they're watching a movie in 4K. They know that. So it's just there to accommodate. It's not there to say, yeah, you know what? Like, here's a treat. Every video you watch is going to be in 4K. It's just not. They target a different demographic. People need to understand that. It's not one of these new MVNOs to go up against Cricket and Boost Mobile and Metro competing for the unlimited plan department. That's not where they're competing. They're competing to say that a good chunk of customers on those MVNOs and prepaids are paying for something that they don't really use, and rather paying $50 for unlimited everything, quote unquote, and paying a $50 bill a month when they're only using, say, one person on there is only using 1 GB of data or less. They're mostly on Wi-Fi. They could have a bill that's $8.94 versus $50. Okay, that's a marginal difference. A marginal difference what you would pay for phone service. So that's why Mobile X is there. That's their model. That's their business model. That's what they're trying to do. Is cater to those people who don't use a lot of data. That's why the best perks are for the people who don't use a lot of data and are going to pay for what they use to have a cheaper bill. Anything under 10 gigabytes on Mobile X, to give you guys a heads up, is going to be cost savings, and you'll see the most effectiveness on those plans. Anything higher than 10 gigabytes, and you might as well go with the companies who are offering unlimited at $50 flat rate, $60 flat rate, or with taxes and fees, depending on which company you go with. And Mobile X will tell you that. What company goes out of their way to say, hey, yeah, we're not a good fit for you? You're totally right. Cricket Wireless is so much better than us. You should go to them. No company does, because most companies want your money. They don't care about what fits for you. They just want your money. When you get a company like Mobile X who will say, yeah, we want your business, we would love your business, but we can't provide you what you're looking for. So yeah, go ahead and go to T-Mobile, go to Verizon Wireless. You know, they are not afraid to say those things. They want the people that's going to benefit from them, because when you have people who use the service that they benefit the most from, that they're most happy with, they are to tell other people, so that's free advertising. They are also to remain there, stay with the company, continue on services with them. Be one of those people that you're getting monthly revenue from because they're constantly paying their bill. They're staying with you. Um, and then for those people who are, I want to be on Mobile X because Sneed Mobile Tech is on Mobile X and Carlos S Tech is on Mobile X. Well, you can have that if you decide to go with the $25 30 GB plan. If you don't need your video in 4K, you're okay. You can go with that. They're fake unlimited. No, taxes and fees are not rolled into 25. You will pay taxes and fees on top of that. Understand that. So your bill could actually be like $30 or whatever. At the end of the day, with the capped millimeter wave, please, people, understand this from a logical perspective. Um, yeah, you don't want to have full-blown range of millimeter wave access, because that is meant for high and fast data deliverance. That's not meant for long-range connectivity, right? So mid-band is kind of the sweet spot for all that, and low band obviously as well. Um, they're all about cost savings. Keep that in mind. Thanks for checking out this video. Appreciate you guys coming through. It is cold this morning. That's why I keep rubbing my fingers are turning pink. It's cold outside. But yeah. Thank you for everybody and the shout outs on MeWe, the shout outs on Twitter. I really appreciate it. It's been a rough week for me. I'm doing these things to keep my mind occupied. So thank you guys so much who know about what's going on. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for just really uh, just being there for me. It means a lot. I'll talk to you on the next one. As always, thumbs up the video. Let's beat the algorithm. I'll see y'all later.